Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Touchdowns and Track Limits podcast. I am your host, Ethan. Right next to me is my wonderful co-host, Skylar Dagley.
Yo, yo.
This is episode 6, and, James Barrett couldn't make it, but when it comes time for the NASCAR segment, we got our buddy Brian from Family Guy joining us. I'm sure he has some wonderful insight. But for now, I think we should talk about the NFL because, that Browns Patriots game we're going to in a couple weeks is looking really good for one of us.
Yeah, for one of us, keyword.
Yeah, me. It's going to look great because the Patriots are the second best team in the AFC, if not the best.
Yeah, I mean, well, what's the current playoff picture looking like? What seed are they?
They are slated to win the AFC East, so I would imagine the third seed.
Well, I mean, we'll talk about their competitors later. They're currently if the playoffs started today, they would actually face the Bills. Because they're the 4 and the Bills are the 5.
They'd win that again, probably. So who's the playoff seeding right now before we get into the games and such? The top seed in the AFC has got to be the Indianapolis Colts, right?
You would be correct. The Indianapolis Colts are the 1 seed in the AFC. 2 seed
Second
is the
seed is
Steelers.
Broncos. What? What? Hold on. You're kidding.
The 4-1 Pittsburgh Steelers.
You're kidding. Holy crap.
Chargers number 3, 4-2.
Yeah, but realistically, who's the better team? The Chargers, the Broncos, or the Patriots?
Realistically, all-around team. I'd honestly say New England.
I would too. I think the next closest to be the Broncos. I think that the Chargers are they're struggling.
They're dropping off a bit. The Justin Herbert, Madison Beer baddie effect is dropping down a bit.
Yeah, it's fallen off. I mean, it was good for a couple weeks. What do we got? I'm trying to think of. I mean, I guess
we'll go through the game shortly, but let's.
But did you watch the Monday Night Football game? The Chiefs one?
Which one?
the one that turned into a WWE match.
That was Sunday
I was
night.
At work. So that Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday night. I didn't get to see it. I was at work. What happened there? I saw Brian Branch beating the crap out of Juju Smith-Schuster. I thought Patrick Mahomes. They say it was a stare down, but that was the most brain dead look from Mahomes. If that's a stare down, that was him trying to process something.
Well, Brian Branch walked by to go to the tunnel after the game. Mahomes threw out his hand to shake his hand, and Branch walked right past him. So Mahomes gave him a pat on the chest or whatever, and Branch just kept walking. And then Juju was like, "What the hell, man? What are you doing?" And then Branch just lost it on him and threw on him, and then Juju went after him again, and Branch just continued to beat his ass from there, pretty much.
I mean, realistically, Juju Smith-Schuster does have that effect on people.
That is the Juju effect.
That is the Juju effect. He tends to bring out the worst in people, but that's okay. Yeah, I just saw that, and I saw Patrick Mahomes staring down Dan Campbell, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's the last coach you should be staring down. Dan Campbell will kill you.
He'd bite your kneecap off.
He will make sure you don't play football next weekend. I don't even know who the Chiefs play this weekend, but
they play the Raiders.
What else happened? The Saints Patriots game was actually a pretty good football game, if I'm entirely honest with you.
Yeah, Spencer Rattler, he went toe to toe with that Patriots team. I got to give him some credit.
Yeah. I mean, I never thought he was the problem. I saw him play at Carolina, but he was never the issue. It's just the Saints, man, but they're looking good.
I do think he has a poor attitude, but
potentially.
Not a bad bad performance in the slightest.
I mean, I don't know. The South, that whole division's just confusing. It's the Saints, the Bucks, the Panthers, and the hold on.
I can say it.
Oh, the Falcons.
Yes.
The
ATL.
It's such a hard read to get who's the best, right? Because the Bucks should be, but the Bucks have almost lost to Atlanta. But then Atlanta's also not that good because they got beat by 30. They got shut out in a 30-0 loss to the Panthers. But the Panthers aren't that good because they got just run over up in New England. But the Saints aren't that good either.
The
Well, that's
Panthers are a good team when they face a team without a defense.
right. If Bryce Young has to make any plays around competent cornerbacks, he's not that good.
Yeah, and I mean they're not
But
gonna get much better than what they are now, to be honest. Like you're not
no,
gonna get a Lad McConkey going, oh, I want to go play with Bryce Young unless he gets an
no.
absolute bag.
Now, I've heard a rumor that my New England Patriots are trading for AJ Brown. Please, God, give it to me now.
Well,
Uh,
he's gotta go somewhere, man. I don't think he can stay in Philly with the way it's going.
no, but realistically, what better place is there for him other than New England? I mean, there's maybe what, two quarterbacks in the league better than Drake May right now?
I mean,
Two?
Drake May is playing phenomenally.
I mean, it does you start to question Josh Allen a little bit with these last few weeks.
I mean, I
So
wouldn't
here's
hate seeing AJ Brown on the Steelers, and that's coming from a Browns fan.
eh, see, I just don't think that's going to happen. I don't think the Steelers have enough draft or trade capita to get him. I don't think it'd be worth it.
You know
The
who he'd be
Patriots, on the other
unreal
hand,
on? You know who he'd be unreal on?
the Bucks,
The Giants.
yeah, but
Jackson
they
Dart,
also
AJ Brown, and Cam Scatabo. That'd be
I
unreal.
can't imagine who they trade for. I mean, and they don't really have anybody to trade. I mean, everyone's either hurt or not that good to trade for AJ Brown. I would like to see the Patriots make an attempt.
Trade for Jameis Winston, a quarterback who can throw the ball.
Yeah, I listen. I saw this. Um, what was it about Jalen Hurts? Oh, Justin Fields is Jalen Hurts off the Eagles. It's very much true. I
Yeah,
think that is actually a really good analogy to what he is.
yeah,
And
I
they
can
point
get
to his
behind that.
college success. They point to his college success, and it's like, yeah, cool, but look who his coach was. Like, come on.
Yeah, well, who's even the coordinators for the Giants? To be honest, like honestly, that offense is
Uh,
rolling. That I mean, that team at the
oh,
moment is never let them know your next move because literally, who did they beat in Dart's first start? It was the
I
Chargers. Then
yeah.
then
So
they lost to New Orleans, and then they beat the Eagles by like what
yeah, by
21?
some ungodly amount of points. He
I'm
is
looking at the score. It was 34-17.
Jackson Dart is pretty much what would happen if, like, I don't know, fucking if Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen had unprotected sex, that's what would come of it.
Yeah, I
Is
I
Jackson
I
Dart.
seen that as well. I
He, he's just a wild man. He's crazy. Cam Scattergood is fucking nuts, dude. Um,
did you see that
yeah,
one quote of their first interaction together where they're
yeah,
literally just like I want to just headbutt you.
yeah.
Like that's a bunch of legends right there if I ever
I
heard
am
it.
so confused as to what's going on in New York, but that's okay. It's funny. I mean, if we're talking about running backs, I feel better about Hermandre Stevenson now. I mean, these last two games, he hasn't dropped the football.
Well, I
So,
hope he
and if
doesn't drop the football in your guys' next two games. I don't know who you guys play after you play us, but
oh, I don't know.
let me
Let me take a look
okay, you go
at who
do
they
that.
play. Yeah, I'm gonna look. I don't know. Week 8, week 9. The Falcons.
That
This
could
weekend
be an
we play
interesting game.
this weekend we play the Titans. Yeesh.
Free dub.
Yeesh. Free dub. Jesus. Poor Titans, man. That's just
Who's even replacing Callahan? Do we know yet?
yeah, Mike McCoy,
Ah,
offensive coordinator.
well, who's getting bumped up to OC then? Friggin' Shane,
I don't know, someone off the street.
Jeff Saturday. Oh.
Jeff's yeah.
Um, well, let's go through the rest of the games. We basically already covered the Giants and the Eagles. What do we think about The London morning game of Denver versus Jets. Hey, we have more passing yards than Justin Fields right now.
That was a bad football game.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal. I'll put it to you that way. It wasn't.
When's the last time there's been a good football listen, man. These Browns, it's
We're talking about the Jets.
Jets, Browns, same difference. The Jets,
Touche.
who the fuck? I don't even fucking. That's how little I remember about this game. I thought it was last week's Browns Vikings game.
Okay, that game was better than this.
Yeah, I woke up to I woke up during the middle of the day, and I was like, oh yeah, there was a football game on this morning. Let me go check the score. And I look at the score, I'm like, oh, it's 10-13. It must be the first quarter. It's like, oh, it's 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It's like, why? What happened here?
Nothing.
Nothing happened here
We
before
watched
I
punting.
checked in, and nothing happened after. I'm happy with that because the Broncos defense put up 17 points for me, which was cool. But
yeah, well,
unreal kind of shitty. The London games are just never. That Vikings Steelers game, unironically, has been the best London game we've ever had, and I don't like it.
well, before you get annihilated in the comments, that game wasn't Dublin. Just FYI.
Oh, whoops.
Ireland.
Well, that's why, because Ireland's a better country.
I guess so. The almighty Irish.
Practically the same as Canada, right?
If you count us as
They're
a bunch
both
of alcoholics.
Ruled by Britain.
Yeah, well, I mean, Newfoundland is basically Canada's Ireland. Nobody can understand what anybody says, and all they do is drink. But
Newfoundland's part of Canada?
Newfoundland and Labrador, yes, sir. That's a province.
Oh. The more you know.
Quick Canadian.
Did you know Puerto Rico was owned by the United States?
I do know that.
Okay, never mind then.
My parents have been to Puerto Rico. That was before I was born, though.
But yet you've never been anywhere in New England other than New Hampshire.
No, I've been to Massachusetts before.
That doesn't count. We don't talk
I've been
about
to Maine.
that. What part of Maine?
Bangor, Augusta,
All right,
Portland.
We'll allow it.
I've been to Maine plenty of times. Never been to Vermont. Next week will be my first time in Vermont.
There's a lot of cows.
Yeah, sounds like Nova Scotia farmland.
Yeah, you're gonna. It'll be interesting. It's a time up. It's a time over here. There's nothing going on.
Valid, man. Totally valid.
So yeah. Fuck.
Well, before we get too off topic, let's talk about
Justin Fields needs to retire. They have people questioning in the Giants locker room if Tyrod Taylor is the answer. Tyrod Taylor is not the truth. Do not, people, please. Stop it.
Tyrod Taylor.
Please, not Tyrod Taylor. I don't care who you trade for. Trade for Shitter Sanders. I don't care. Just not Tyrod Taylor.
Could you imagine Shedeur like, oh my god, I'm breaking free of Cleveland just to go to the Jets?
Nope, Daddy wouldn't allow it. He'd put the kibosh to that. He'd be like, well, you see, I gotta be the head coach now. I gotta be the head coach. I'm primetime Deion Sanders. I need to be the coach of the New York Jets. And they're gonna say, dude, you've never had a winning record as a head coach, and you lost your only bowl game. Go away,
buddy. Just simmer.
Please. Aaron Glenn played football for us, and he played with the Lions. He was on the Lions. Did they win anything? No, not really. But the thought was there.
All right. Well, Rams.
This is
Ravens, thoughts.
This is a very tired podcast.
Yeah,
Rams,
we're
Ravens,
both exhausted.
Both of whooped. Rams Ravens. This was a game that happened.
They put Tom Brady and Kevin Burkhardt on this game.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they didn't have much else.
Yeah, well, no, Troy Aikman. We'll get to him in a minute. Oh wow, that's an absolutely abysmal score. What are the stat lines? Wow. What? Wait, so you're telling me Matt Stafford could only put
bro
up
put up
he went 17
181
for
passes.
26?
He went
17. He missed 9 passes against that defense. He got sacked twice. Oh my
bro
god.
only had
Wait, what are
181 yards against the CFL defense.
Why did they bench? Hold on. Why did they bench Cooper Rush? Like I see the
he threw like
interception.
three picks and
There's only one.
well, it
He
felt
only
like
threw
it.
one
He
interception.
must have fumbled it a few times. His quarterback rating's a 44.2. That's why they benched him. Good old Tyler Huntley.
That's just the unbelievably trash stat line.
That game
Yeah, I don't
happened.
know. Again, NFC confuses the ever living shit out of me.
Well, are we gonna
Speaking of NFC, I got this right.
Cowboys Panthers?
I picked the Panthers and I was right.
Yeah, that was. I think I had the Cowboys in this one. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention.
Yeah,
I'll mention this later. Actually, I'll save that for when we do our picks. But yeah.
And Bryce Young still threw an interception. That's cool.
Well, honestly, that interception wasn't his fault. It was Teteroy McMillan had it, and it went straight through his hands.
Easy.
I'm just saying. That's what happened.
That must have been a good game. That must have been a good game to watch.
I had it on Red Zone. But it definitely was entertaining. It was one of the most covered games on Red Zone.
Yeah, well, I don't have anything else for that. What's next in the lineup? Cardinals, Colts. Why did? Sorry, people. My length of football watch this weekend, I slept. I normally try to sleep like from 8 to 4 or 3 or whatever, but I ended up sleeping from like noon to 7:30, so I didn't watch any football this weekend.
Bro,
other than Thursday night.
Oh, did you catch the first half of Monday or?
Not really. I caught some of one of the games. Who played again?
The first game was Buffalo, Atlanta, and the second
Yeah,
game
I caught
was
some
Washington,
of the Buffalo and
Chicago.
No, that's the one I watched. I watched a lot of the Washington Chicago game because I had no interest in the Bills and Falcons because either way it was gonna be shitty football, and it was. They let Jacoby Brissett attempt to pass 44 times and he barely completed half of them.
I mean, they were playing from behind the whole game. They pretty much had to. They didn't really have much else of a choice.
2 touchdowns and 1 interception. That's wild. He low-key did better than Daniel Jones.
I mean, Daniel Jones still played well.
He always will. Oh, shit. Yeah, he always plays well. I mean, he's a really good football player. He saw it at Duke, but...
Demercado only had 1 snap after his fumble on the goal line.
I saw that. Jonathan Taylor is still that guy, which I didn't think that would change overnight, but...
He is, in fact, that guy. Don't doubt the man. Tyler Warren had a great game. 6 for 63, 1 touchdown.
Yes, Jesus, yeah. He's a monster. I'm looking through the same. Yeah, I mean, the Colts are the top of the AFC, and that didn't change. That's good. The Cardinals are.
We're living in 2007 all over again, man.
Yeah, I really don't know what's going on anymore. Speaking of 2007, the Seahawks.
Pete Carroll ain't around anymore, but Sam Darnold is.
Yeah, and their new head coach, I don't think is getting talked about enough. Like the head coach they got last year.
Yeah, Mike
I don't remember his
great.
name. Yeah, yeah, that was never talked about as much as it
He
probably should
was
have been.
he was defensive coordinator for Baltimore before, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
I knew it was
Um,
he was a coordinator for Baltimore. I just don't know which one.
I mean, impressive stat line here for Darnold. I mean, he was 16, 27, 295, averaged 11 yards of play,
You'll like
two
this too.
touchdowns, no interceptions.
Mike McDonald is from Boston.
That's why they're so good. He's from New England.
The
Makes
New
sense.
England in him.
Trevor Lawrence didn't play. Oh my God. Skyler, there's 7 sacks here. What happened?
Honestly, that didn't get covered enough because
That is atrocious. What even happened? Wait, nobody had any touchdowns other than T. Patrick. Who is T. Patrick?
honestly, I think I remember that happening. I literally said the same thing. I'm like, who's that guy?
Oh my God.
Hey, Sam
I
Darnold threw 2
I
touchdowns to JSN. Cooper Kupp got
yeah,
his first touchdown as a Seahawk.
good.
Or Trevor
Go
Lawrence got
Seahawks,
7
I guess.
hacks. Travis.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one play too where Brian Thomas had like a 60 or 70-yard touchdown. I don't. I knew it was a big play. I can't remember if it was a touchdown or not. But friggin'
Oh,
Travis
Travis
Hunt.
Hunter?
Yeah, Travis Hunter was lined up in the
Yeah.
neutral zone.
Yeah, it was a touchdown and it got called back. Should stick to defense.
They give him
What
more
is
reps
going
on
on?
offense, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. What's going on in Miami? Like, what? So I'm looking through this, right? Fucking Dolphins almost beat the Chargers. What? What comprised them to do this? Oh my God! I'm looking at the score, but then I look at the stat line. Skyler, what?
Tua had 3
Look at
interceptions.
this. Tua, hold on. Jalen Waddle threw a pass.
Apparently.
He's 1 for 1, 8 yards, 100%. He had a 100 RTG. Yeah, so this is Tua's stat line for all of you. 21 for 32, 205 yards, 65% completion percentage, 6.4 average per yard, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. My lord. When are they just going to start Quinn Ewers? How much worse can it get? Like, at least with Quinn Ewers, he's accurate, right? I mean, he's an accurate quarterback. Like, if you give him time in the pocket, he can make as good of throws as anybody. And looking at Texas, there is a good potential that maybe Quinn Ewers was better than we thought.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert had a good game, though, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, I think his defense let him down, but 29 for
Shit,
38, 264.
Ladd McConkey got a touchdown?
Ladd McConkey had 100
Holy
yards.
shit, he did. Yeah, good for that guy.
Good for my fantasy
All
team,
right.
thank God.
So we don't have to talk about the Browns Steelers, do we? Or did we already talk? We already talked about that, right?
I mean, a bit, but
I
yeah,
mean, we
it
can
was
go
just
through
a
the
lot
stat
of
line.
bad throws by Dylan Gabriel, to be honest.
I mean, but he didn't throw an interception, which is a start.
It is a start.
Other Browns quarterbacks in the past.
Hey, Jalen Ramsey pointed right at Shadur Sanders and told Stefanski to put him in.
Yeah, but that's because Jalen Ramsey wanted to kill him.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's just talking shit. If people sit here, and I don't know how many people actually watch this other than Thatcher, but
Good old Thatcher.
If people want to sit here and argue with me that Shadur Sanders is a better quarterback than Dylan Gabriel, I have a ton of college games to prove otherwise.
Yeah, pretty much. There's
Shadur
a reason
Sanders,
Shadur Sanders fell to the 5th round.
and it's not because of his dad, it's not because of his attitude. Maybe it's because he sucks at football sometimes.
He's got a lot of growing to do.
It's the blunt truth. I mean, the moment you think maybe this guy's learning something, he's miming at reporters. It's like, yeah, your dad did that, but your dad was also a phenomenal football player. You don't have the
Two-way player at
reputation to
that.
be a dipshit. Exactly. You don't have the opportunity to be a dipshit and still get opportunities in this league. Anyway, I think Dylan Gabriel is doing everything that he can. Like I said, as long as he's not throwing interceptions or turning the ball over, realistically, what more can you ask of him on that Browns offense?
He doesn't have a lot around him. I mean, Jerry Judy's
No. Jerry
good.
Judy's the best part.
He's
He's the
not the
best
wide
part of the
receiver. He
offense.
shouldn't be a wide receiver one in a contending team, but he's like for a
No.
team like we are, he's a good wide receiver one.
They're doing all they can on offense. I get it.
David
I,
and I
like I
like
said,
Njoku at tight end. I think Njoku's
yeah, I do
really
too.
underrated.
Too bad he's dead now.
Pretty much.
Yeah, too bad he's done.
And to be fair to Pittsburgh, they held Judkins to 36 yards.
Again, I think Pittsburgh is a lot better than people are going to give him credit for. I think they're a top five.
They're gonna get to like 10
They're
wins by the end of November, and then they're gonna fall off a cliff because that's how it
I
always goes with this goddamn team.
Yes, but when's the last time the Steelers had a Super Bowl winning quarterback on their roster? Like a real Super Bowl winning roster.
Since Big Ben.
Exactly, and Aaron Rodgers is still that guy. You saw the pass. I saw those passes he made over in London, and I was like, "Son of
Dublin.
a bitch, he's doing it again!" It's like, God damn it, he's not done. I literally was telling someone that last night. I was like, I'm looking at these, and I'm like, that son of a bitch isn't done yet. If Aaron Rodgers wins another Super Bowl, that moves him from like that bottom half, right, to top 3 of all time, in my opinion. If he can pull it off.
If he can pull it off with this Steelers team, like
Yes.
that deserves a lot of credit, I will say.
In my opinion, the two, and I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this, right? The two best quarterbacks in NFL history are Eli Manning and Tom Brady. Fight me. Fight me. I don't care. Because Tom Brady's the GOAT, and there's only one person who beat him there's only one person who beat him twice in the Super Bowl. That's Eli Manning. And Eli Manning did all of it with the Giants. The Giants were bad before him, and they've been bad after him.
And they beat the dynasty of all dynasties twice.
Correct. People are like, "Oh, Peyton Manning's better than Eli." What proves that? Peyton Manning won Super Bowl. It's like, yeah, okay, and he had to keep jumping teams till he found the perfect roster. Eli built a team. I don't want to hear it. Eli's the better football player. And you can tell it when they like coach to flag football, do anything else, is Eli's football knowledge is unreal compared to Peyton's. Peyton just got lucky that he had a shit ton of wide receivers that are really good.
Even in Denver.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pro Eli Manning. I'm also pro Aaron Rodgers. I think that
A-Rod.
I think that he didn't get a fair shake in New York because New York's New York.
The Jets are the Jets.
Packers.
The Jets
Packers
can't have
was getting
anything
to-
nice.
No, but the Packers were it was just getting to be a bad situation, I think.
Hell,
Like,
the
I don't
football
think it
gods have even given us nice things. As in the Cleveland Browns, we've had Baker and Mayfield. We've won playoff games.
You had the two best quarterbacks in college football history, and what do you have to show for it? One playoff win. That's it.
Yep. Well, Johnny, I don't think the NFL was made for Johnny, but that's a topic for another day.
I don't think Johnny was made for the NFL.
Yeah, both ways.
There's just too much commitment, and he said it himself. And I don't blame him. Fuck it. But Tennessee, Las Vegas. Cam Ward.
Oh, we didn't. Oh yeah, so we did talk about the Patriots Saints game.
Yeah, we talked about the Patriots Saints game right off the bat.
I forgot. My bad.
How you like that, Thatcher? We're number 1 in the AFC East. Cam Ward. It looks like other than that one interception that I don't think was his fault, he had good stats. I'm pretty sure that interception was the receiver's fault, if I remember right.
Probably.
But 26 for 38 for 2.
His stat lines don't look ideal, but if you actually watch the games,
if you watch the games,
he looks a lot better.
I haven't ever been so confident in a losing quarterback before as I am in Cam Ward. He's all
Pretty
right.
much. Same
On the
here.
other side of the ball, Geno Smith had almost the same stat line, but a completely different story. Geno Smith is ass.
Bro, he threw his
Why is he still
10th
starting?
interception of the season. Bro, put in Kenny
Where is
Pickett.
no. Put in Aiden O'Connell. I don't know why they gave up on that kid. He's
He was
fine.
pretty rough at the end of last year. I think that's why they gave up on
It
him.
was the Steelers. Come on, man. Anyway, 49ers Buccaneers, no surprise there.
It was a dogfight
Well,
of a game.
I tell you what, I picked up Tez Johnson this weekend in fantasy for a reason. Um, so if any of you don't know, I am a college football guy. I have two teams in college football. Call me a homer, call me whatever. I root for the Ducks and I root for the Longhorns. Ooh, scary.
Do you root for the Ducks any less now that they dissed the Indy 500?
Sometimes, potentially, it potentially pissed me off quite a bit. The reason I root for these teams is because UConn isn't back in the ACC yet. Once UConn's back in the ACC, I will go back to being a UConn fan all the time. It's just, UConn doesn't. I mean, UConn's been good this year anyway. So first off, being a Texas fan is pretty miserable right now. It's rough sailing. We're celebrating beating UTEP and all that, which sucks for me, but I watched the Ducks a lot. So I knew Tez Johnson was going to be that guy. Now he's getting the chance to be that guy. He did good. Baker Mayfield, 17 for 23, 256, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's average for him. Mac Jones, hell yeah, he thought he was back on the Patriots. Christian McCaffrey. Did you see Christian McCaffrey might start lining up in the slot?
Good God.
That's
That's the
something that was
easiest way
said.
for him to get injured. That's all I
Oh
say
my
about it.
God! Please just make it stop. I don't know. Is there really any like they lost to Mecca Ibuka? Is there really anything else to add to that game? I mean, that's
Baker
the only thing I
Mayfield's a
know.
dog. Like
Yeah,
that.
Baker
Did
Mayfield
you see
should
that
win the
one
MVP.
drive on third down where he went like 14 yards and went through like 5 tackles?
Yeah, I did.
Like he's unreal, man. Why did we
Yeah,
ever
he's
get
just.
rid of him?
Oh, it's the Browns, man. He was the problem. Trust.
Dude, I never wanted them to get rid of him either. Like that last season he played with us, we literally forced him to play through like an injured shoulder in his throwing arm.
I
Like
know.
we're so stupid. Oh
So I'm looking at the next game. I didn't expect this game to be as close as it looks like it was. Jamar Chase looks like he's enjoying Joe Flacco.
A lot more than Jake Browning.
Oh my God. Jamar Chase falls to his knees in a Costco in Cincinnati, crying.
In a Costco.
In a Costco, he's getting his dollar dog because Joe Flacco's coming back.
The flack
Maybe
is
they
back.
are gonna. Maybe they could beat the Steelers this weekend. I don't know. This Thursday. I don't know, man. This is low key. Not that bad. 19 for 26, 259 for Jordan Love. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Typical Jordan Love stat line.
Jordan Love. Who
And
do
then
you love?
Joe Flacco, 29 for 45 for 219. Averaged 5 yards a play, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That's actually more than what they could ask of him, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I really do.
I think that was good for Joe Flacco.
And I think in the first half, the Bengals defense held up well as well.
We'll see how they do tomorrow night. Lions Chiefs. I think we talked about that a little bit. There's not much to add to that game other than I still don't think the Chiefs are real contenders for the Super Bowl.
No, and they didn't get a single penalty flag against them this whole game, even though there was multiple opportunities for a flag to be thrown in that game.
Yeah, so when they play a real team again,
I mean, I
I
think
put
the
them up.
Lions are a real team, but they just like literally everything Detroit did was just it went against them. Like the amount of times they were screwed over in this game is pathetic.
Yeah, it happens with the Chiefs. The Bills Falcons.
Yeah, Roger Goodell couldn't have the
Uh,
Swifties going 2-4.
True. Now they're just 3-3 again. They're back to a 500 record. The Bills Falcons game. What is going on in Buffalo? So I've said this a few years, right? They never actually do anything to fix their defense, and it's actually coming back to bite them this year. The last couple
It
years,
really is.
it's been really shitty football all around the National Football League. People can get pissed if they want. It's been really bad football. This year, a lot of good football being played. And well, you can't just count on Josh Allen to cut up defenses because defenses are good this year
Yeah, no, I mean
all
Josh
around the
Allen
National
didn't
Football
play
League.
well, but he didn't play well, but that their defense let them down so much.
Man, they are.
Like
It could just.
if they would have put up anything worth a damn, like the defense, if they would have put up anything worth a damn in that first half, they would have won this football game. All the what 21 out of the 24 points they gave up were all in the first half.
May I be bold for a second? Oh, I got a yawn. Oh.
Be as bold as you wish, my man.
So, realistically, since his first or second year in the NFL, the Bills haven't had pressure from the AFC East. It's always been they're pretty much the top of it. New England's fighting and clawing for it, but now this year they have legitimate. They might be the underdogs in the AFC again for the East, and I think it's getting to them.
Yeah,
I think the fact that Buffalo prides themselves on backyard football. We're gonna drag them down to our level, and that's what Vrabel did. He went in there and he played gritty backyard football, and he kicked the shit out of that team. Can you
yeah.
imagine how close it would be if Ramondre Stevenson didn't fumble the football? If they
Imagine
didn't
if you
drop
guys
that pass,
actually had Travion Henderson as the running back one.
dude. Well, and there was a drop pass in the end zone. If those two touchdowns, if those fluke accidents didn't happen, Skyler, it could have been close to 40-20.
It
Then
damn
what
well
would we
could
be
have.
talking about? Then what would we be talking about? The Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. They might. I'm curious to see how they play more, but holy shit, that team looks good. So I think Buffalo might be slightly rattled because now they used to have an easy end of the play. Oh, we'll just win the AFC East. It's all good.
The good thing for Buffalo is that they have a bye week that they can hit the reset button.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Is the reset button going to help against the football team with Drake May? I know they're not playing him right now, but think about it. Now down the stretch, that's the standard they're up against. They're up against the New England Patriots again. Again.
Yeah,
Drake,
they'll play him again at Foxborough later in the year.
yeah. You couldn't beat him in Orchard Park. You think you're going to come into Foxborough and you're going to beat him? No. No. Because there's going to be fans at that game. It's been different. I went to the Rams game last year. No one was there. It's going to be crowded when we go to that Browns game. I
Let
don't
me
know
pull
what
that game up real quick. I want to see how many tickets are sold or how many are still available.
I don't know what the Bills are doing. I don't get it. But and when you think about it, they have better wide receivers than the Patriots. I mean, all that Drake May has is really Stephon Diggs and Keyshawn Booty. That's it. No one else.
Booty.
Like, Patriots, man. What Mike Vrabel's done is impressive. I love Mike Vrabel. My homies love Mike Vrabel. I love Mike Vrabel a lot.
All my homies love Mike Vrabel.
So that was that long story short.
Bro,
I think that the Bills are.
Can I rant about Cleveland again for a second? Because they had friggin' Mike Vrabel as a defensive coach. We didn't even put him as the court. I mean, I get we have Jim Schwartz, but like, holy shit.
Imagine being Imagine Tennessee right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're sitting there like, yeah, Mike Vrabel was the problem.
Mike Vrabel was literally our consultant. It felt like.
Yeah.
By the way, that game between Buffalo and the Patriots, well, when Buffalo goes to New England, isn't till December 14th, by the way. I just seen that when I pulled up the.
Yeah, we'll see what they look like at this point. At that point, so. But I think that
Yeah, there's not a lot of tickets left for that game, by the way.
yeah. Well, is there a reality where the Bills missed the playoffs?
I think they're too good for that, but I think it's possible.
Are they? Because I mean, that's the thing this year. There's a lot of good football teams in the AFC.
There are. God, I really hope the Chiefs don't make it, though. That would be the best thing ever.
I don't think they will, honestly, if they don't turn it around really, really fast. I think they're kind of screwed, but
See, but here's the thing, though. At this rate, I think the Broncos will win the division.
oh yeah, 100%.
It's just a matter of who's gonna. Those Chargers Chiefs games are gonna be really important for that
Here,
division.
write this down. Write this down somewhere. I'm gonna give my all too early division winners before we get to that last Chicago Washington game.
Okay, let me figure.
Here, let me get the divisions here real quick.
I'll put it in my notes app for you.
Yep. Tell me when you're ready.
Go for it, good sir.
The AFC East, I think the Patriots are gonna win that.
Hit me.
The AFC North, I think the Steelers are gonna win that.
Let's say if the Steelers don't win, I'd be amazed.
Yeah. AFC South could get close, but I still think Indy's gonna win it. AFC West, Denver. NFC East, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go Washington.
If they don't fumble the ball.
I think if they had started him earlier in the season, though, the Giants would be leading this division.
Jackson Dart.
NFC North.
Between Detroit.
The Bears. I'm going. You know what? I'm going with it. Give me the Bears. I said at the beginning of the year, I'm sticking with my guns. Give me the Chicago Bears.
Hey, they have a winning record. There's a first time for everything.
And right now, I think if they play them, I think they beat the Packers. But NFC South. I don't know. Fill in the blanks. Tampa Bay. Just give me Tampa Bay.
Give me the Bucks.
And then the NFC West. There are 3 teams tied for the lead in this division.
It's honestly a really underrated division at the moment.
It honestly is.
I know who I'd take.
This is another one where I'm going to stick to my guns here and give me Seattle.
Damn.
I will explain my Bears pick right now then that'll lead us into the game. I didn't think that they were going to immediately be a championship winning football team, like Super Bowl championship winning football team. I didn't think it was going to happen immediately. I think it was going to take a couple weeks, and I think we're starting to see the coaching culture of Ben Johnson, and it's everything that we thought it would be. It's kind of like Mike Vrabel, right? I feel like they're kind of similar coaches. Like
we're not seeing the coaching culture of Aaron Glenn yet, unfortunately.
Oh my God! Well, no, just stop. No, we're not talking about Aaron Glenn. I don't want to.
Okay.
Ben Johnson. I feel like he coaches in the same like breath as Dan Campbell and Mike Vrabel, right? It's obviously Dan Campbell, but they build up a team with severe discipline, severe repetition, and he wasn't afraid to go in there, change Caleb Williams' throwing style. I think it's starting to pay off. I think the teams what killed him the first few games was pre-snap penalties and Caleb Williams throwing bad throws. That's slowed down, that's stopped. And they're playing good football teams. Like, they're not playing bad teams, really. And they're winning. Kind of like how I had a feeling Mike Vrabel was going to take a little bit to get his footing in New England, but I mean, you can see now the culture that he's promoted it's yeah, they're gonna keep winning football games because that coaching staff is unreal in New England. But same with Chicago. Ben Johnson's done a good job so far. Caleb Williams is starting to live up to his potential, I think, honestly. They have
Getting
good
there.
running backs. Their defense is good. I mean, realistically, I don't think I th- don't. We're gonna know more about this division on Thanksgiving when the Packers play the Lions. But I'm more concerned about the Bears beating the Lions than I am the Bears beating the Packers because I think they can beat the Packers. But I mean, they didn't play either of those teams this weekend. They played the Commanders. They played the guy who was drafted soon after him, Jaden Daniels. Um, Before we do that, I had a thought.
Let me hear it.
Is there a reality where Mike Vrabel wins Coach of the Year again this year?
The Patriots finish with a good enough record. Possible.
That was a thought that just popped into my head. I mean, if they even win a play, even if they don't win a playoff game, if they just make it right where they've been, what other coach deserves it more? I can't think of anyone. But anyway,
Maybe Todd Bowles.
no, because
Who's the Indy head coach? I can't
so
remember.
here's the reason I don't think Indy should get it is because they've been playing for a playoff spot going into the final weeks the last couple seasons. So remember Gardner Minshew? Was it last year? I think Gardner
The
Minshew
God
almost.
Gardner.
Yeah.
I think it was the year
Um,
before last.
yeah. I don't know. I think that they just finally gave up on Anthony Richardson. I don't think it was coaching per se, but
I mean, he has a cannon of an arm, but not a lot of accuracy.
no. Um, I think it's Mike Vrabel, but Ben Johnson. That's what we're talking about. That we'll finish off this football segment and get Terrence in here.
I think he shows
Caleb
up.
Williams, yeah, put up a pretty impressive stat line.
I don't
17
think
for
he's accepted my
29.
invite yet, so I think we're chilling. We can just
He's in
scroll
the
over. He's in the lobby.
he's in the general. Oh, he probably won't be joining tonight. What a guy. Chicago passing 17 for 29, 252, averaged 8 yards 8 yards a play, 1 touchdown, 3 sacks. Just decent football. I mean, there were a ton of people that had catches and runs here, and they intercepted Jaden Daniels. That's what won in the game. I mean,
Well, that was early on in the game. How they won the game is Washington were on a late drive, and they decided it'd be a good idea to screw up the handoff, and the Bears landed on
mhm.
top of the fumble.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Jaden Daniels
Good
did
win.
actually play really good in this game, but
Hey, but the Bears played better. Good win for the Bears. Is that it?
that's it for the
Texans,
games.
Vikings? Yeah, I think that's it. Other football stuff we wanted to get to? Anything?
Want to make our picks for next week, good sir?
Yeah, I suppose. Did you whoa, who's leading?
Want to know something?
What?
32 apiece between me and you.
That makes sense. So I'm still leading by 2.
No, I have
Oh, we're
32 and
tied.
you have 32.
Okay. Figures as much.
All right.
All right.
Give me
Tell me
your
when you're
picks,
ready.
good sir. Whenever you're ready.
Steelers, Bengals. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Steelers. I wish it would be the Bengals, but it won't be.
Would be nice.
Um, LA, Jacksonville. Jacksonville. Patriots, Titans. Give me Patriots. Ooh, Philadelphia, Minnesota. Give me Philly. New Orleans, Chicago. Give me Chicago. Miami, Cleveland. Oh my God, what?
The Battle of
What?
the Fire Bowl.
What is this? Give me Cleveland, actually.
Woo! Friggin' rights, boys.
Las Vegas, Kansas City. Oh no. I guess Kansas City. I don't want to, but Carolina, New York Jets. Woof. Give me Carolina.
The Panthers.
Giants, Denver. Give me the Giants.
Oh wow, you're taking. Damn. Okay.
Is it at Mile High?
It's at
Oh
Mile
yeah, it's
High.
at Mile High. Never mind. Never mind. Give me Denver.
Shouldn't have said nothing.
Yep. Uh, Indy, LA. Give me Indy. Washington, Dallas. Ooh. Give me Dallas.
Damn. Okay.
Green Bay, Arizona, Green Bay. Oh, Falcons, Niners. Fuck. Who's starting it? Brock Purdy or Mac Jones?
I think it's Mac.
Give me the Falcons.
And Monday night
Monday Night
doubleheader.
Football.
Look at the first game, man. Oh my
Buccaneers.
god.
Buccaneers all the way. Buccaneers. And then second game, give me Seahawks.
All right. Well, Jimmy did give me his picks, so I'll run through them.
Oh my god.
Let me see. That's Rylan. Okay, so Jimmy has the Steelers.
Wow, how original.
He has the Jaguars over the Rams. The
Yeah.
Vikings over the Eagles. Cowboys fan. New England over Tennessee.
Easy.
Chicago over New Orleans.
Yeah.
Cleveland over Miami.
Yeah.
Giants over Broncos.
Yeah.
Who else has he got? Chargers over Colts. Oh my god, he's picking Washington over Dallas.
Man.
Green Bay over Arizona. I accidentally typed in green body. And Atlanta over San Francisco. Buccaneers over Lions. And Seahawks over Texans. All right, I guess I should get
How
mine here.
original. Yeah.
Yeah, you twos are very similar. Well, I'm taking the Steelers. I just don't see Flacco beating this defense. He's probably going to throw a pick or two. Who else do we got? I'll pull up CBS real quick. Okay, there we are. Rams. I'm taking them over the Jags. Oh, and Wembley Stadium. We'll take the Bears over the Saints. I've got my Brownies taking down the Dolphins. Chiefs beating the Raiders. I got the Eagles over the Vikings. I'm going to take the Panthers over the Jets. I've learned my mistake of picking the Jets. Patriots over Titans. I'm going to take Broncos over Giants. Sorry, Jackson Dart. Do fuck with Jackson Dart. Colts over Chargers because I think that defense can help handle that. I do hope they give a couple touchdowns to Ladd. Green Bay over Arizona. Washington over Dallas. And I do think Atlanta's going to win the game, but I am going to pick San Francisco to be different from you guys.
Oh yeah. Of course.
And you know what? Screw it. I'm going to take the Lions. And I'm going to take the Seahawks as well. I don't believe in that.
I hate you. I hate you.
Why do you hate me?
Because you're Canadian.
A. There is a massive Canadian fan base with the Lions, just saying. But anyway, shall we
You have nothing
transition?
else to root for?
Pretty much, if you go to Ontario, it's pretty much you're either a diehard Lions fan or a diehard Bills fan. There's literally nothing else. It feels like, but they are the closest two teams. It just depends on which way you want to enter the border, east or west, if you're in Ontario at least. But anyway, shall
Okay.
we shall we transition into the NASCAR Cup Series?
Hit this lap. Hit this lap.
Oh no! It's William Byron.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
Yeah, we can talk about it.
I
So again, I woke up at 7:30. So I literally woke up to hold on. To what's his name?
You would have woke up to
Uh
Byron in the fence, probably, or on
no,
pit
I
road.
woke up to fucking Kyle Larson crossing the the green and white checkered flag to win the stage.
Stage 2. Yeah, Larson dominated early in the race. He absolutely hustled early on. Beautiful Zach Brown band car, by the way.
Holy
Um,
shit, the Sabres are winning a hockey game.
are they?
Yes.
Who are they beating?
I'm turning it on right. The Senators.
I have one of my good hockey buddies from the gym is a massive Senators fan. He's actually going to the
Do not
game
text him right now.
they're playing the Oilers next week and he's gonna be there. I literally told him,
Rough
I'm like,
stuff.
man, go break into the Oilers locker room and tell Zach Hyman to get back out there for my fantasy league.
Real.
Um, when's that game? Oh,
So
that's on Tuesday.
what were we talking about?
We were talking about Larson dominating the
Yeah,
race, and so
yeah,
honestly, he would have won this race pretty easily if Ty Dillon just didn't decide to commit domestic terrorism on William Byron. I mean, I shouldn't
yeah.
really
I
blame
am
Ty Dillon. It's
still
really on his
con-
spotter.
I'm confused at what's going on. His spotter got fired.
Yeah, I was just about to say that his spotter got fired.
Uh, but it sounds like from what I hear, the spotter made it known they were pitting. So it looks like it's on the spotter for either on Byron's spotter or Ty Dillon pit in an odd way.
Crazy
And
to
I'm gonna
think how we this is a rare occasion that we see this because if it
I'm
feels like stuff like this could happen a lot, right?
yeah. I actually blame Ty Dillon for this.
I do
I
as well.
yeah, I think this is all on Ty Dillon. But yeah, that's not how you pit. I know
No,
I'm not a professional race car driver, but everybody else managed to pit and not hit each other and kill each other.
you
So
can't park
I
there,
promise,
sir.
and I promise you, Byron pitted near people. So I think the problem is you, Ty Dillon. So
The
yeah,
problem is
yeah, the problem's
you.
Ty Dillon, and that's. I've said a lot of good things about Ty Dillon recently, but now I'm gonna say a bunch of bad because what a dumbass.
That was a dumb.
Yeah, Hamlin got up on the wheel. He won the football game. He won the NASCAR race. Yeah, Danny Hamlin. Danny
I
Hamlin for the
I mean the
Colts. He won
Raiders
the
were
football
playing
game.
down the road.
Yeah, no, Denny Hamlin won the race straight up, just fucking drove out there. Beat everyone.
Yeah,
It's
no, I
about
mean great call by Chris Gale to put him on 4, and I mean he went from 10th on the final restart to the win. Like it was just a
yeah.
really impressive drive. Like there's not much more you can say about it.
Oof.
Once it came down to Larson, Hamlin, and Briscoe, I just knew it was like the first one to get around Briscoe was going to win the race. And sure enough, Hamlin went around the
Yep.
outside of Larson and went around the outside of Chase Briscoe. Was really hoping Briscoe could win that race, but on 2 tires, I just knew it wasn't going to happen.
No.
So, hey, at least they come out of there with a good points day, if nothing else. That's the positive you can take out of it. I mean,
Right.
I'm pretty
Right.
much at the point where once Kyle Busch retires, I'm gonna be a Chase Briscoe fan. So yeah,
Yeah.
I was pulling for him, but
I'm trying to think what else happened. Ryan Blaney lost a tire, didn't finish this race. That
we
sucks for
bring the
him. He's gotta win.
boom.
Yeah, he's gonna have to win Trying to think of what else. I mean, Ryan Preece actually is. Skylar doesn't like talking about him, but
Oh my
Ryan
god,
Preece
give
was
me a break. I love
36.
Ryan Priest.
He was 36 a lap down at one point, and he finished better than all of his RFK teammates. Ran back up to ninth. Started like 18th on that final restart. Just a phenomenal race car driver. In a third car that barely could finish top 5 in its off starts the last few years.
And Kyle Busch somehow got a top 10.
Yeah. I look up and I was like, oh, Kyle Busch in the top 10. I was like, wait, Kyle Busch is in the top 10.
This is
What?
2025, not
I was like, this is
2018.
2025. That is the 8 car, not the 18 car. What? Yeah, that's good for Kyle. I mean,
Home
they
track for
needed
him
that.
too.
Yep.
Well,
Uh,
let's go
yeah,
through the
Joey
results.
Logano had a good day.
Yeah, Joey Logano did good. Great result for the Gibbs boys, Bell and Briscoe. Reddick was underratedly good the whole day, in my
I
opinion.
don't think it should be underrated. I think he's had a bad couple weeks with his kid and all, but
Well, I
he's
don't
just
think I just don't think he gets talked about enough. Well, yesterday he didn't get talked. Not
yeah,
yesterday.
because he's not in the playoffs.
Exactly.
That's just it. But yeah, let's go through the running order.
So yeah, Tyler Reddick 5th, Joey Logano 6th, Bowman, Bush, Priest, Keselowski round out the top 10, followed by Cindric, Chris Buescher, Noah Gragson, let's go Noah G, Ricky Stenhouse, Eric Jones, Michael McDowell, Riley Herbst, Chase Elliott, rough day for a playoff driver there, AJ Allmendinger, Daniel Suarez, Todd Gillen, Bubba Wallace. I mean, a pit road penalty kind of screwed him. Yeah, Chastain, 23rd. I expected a lot better out of Chastain yesterday.
Yeah, me too.
Or I know I keep saying yesterday. It was Sunday, dumbass. Zane Smith, 24th. Austin Dillon, 25th. And talk about an underperformance from what we expected after the spring from Josh Berry, 26th. That was unfortunate, but
Yeah.
I was hoping he could get a better run. But I mean, they were talking about it on the broadcast that what was it? I think Sperry had the same setup as Blaney, and Cindric has the same setup as Logano, and they were basically trying to help Blaney and Logano get notes on their setup and how they can improve their car. They talked about that on the broadcast a bit, and I mean, obviously Josh Berry had the worst setup. I mean, where did Cindric end up? I know I said it earlier. He ended up 11th. That's for Vegas. That's actually not a bad result at all for Austin Cindric. But Justin Haley, 27th. We'll talk about him in a bit very shortly. Cole Custer, John Hunter Nemechek, JJ Yaley, Catherine Legg, Carson Hocevar, Shane Van Gisbergen, Ty Gibbs, Cody Ware, William Byron after that crash ends up P36, Ty Dillon P37, and Ryan Blaney with his stage 1 tire failure ends up in the final position.
Yeah, so Shane Van Gisbergen was running top 5, and then he got wrecked by Christopher Bell.
Yeah, Bell just poked his nose in a place it shouldn't have.
So yeah, Shane Van Gisbergen has figured out ovals.
Look out.
Yeah, everyone's fucked at this point. I really don't know what else to say. Everyone enjoy your time, because your time of winning is almost over. Yeah, Shane Van Gisbergen. Yeah, and that's my thing, right? Like, Shane Van Gisbergen's ruined Kyle Larson's argument that he's the greatest race car driver in the world.
Yeah, pretty
Because
much.
Shane came into this discipline in a third colleague car, kicked everyone's ass, got in that Trackhouse car, and has just destroyed everyone other than at Coda. And again, they talk shit about Coda. The son of a bitch led a bunch of laps, and the team. Imagine how bad that car really was.
Yeah, really though.
Imagine how terrible that 88 car was. We have had, out of all the road courses this year, he has only lost one of them. One single road course. Every other road race, he's won by at least 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is domination. And they're like, oh, well, the field's going to catch up. No, the fuck they're not. No. You know how you catch up, Rick Hendrick? If you
Build
want
better
to,
race
if you
cars.
want to catch up, no. You take that 48 car and you send Will Brown a deal. You send Brock Feeney a deal. Brody Kostecki. You send any of them a fully funded drive and say, "Here you go, boys. We need help." And they'll come over and they'll. I mean, they can't do what Shane's doing because again, Shane whooped everyone's ass in that series too. But they'll be a lot closer.
Well,
They have a chance.
well, here's an honest question for you. Do you think anyone else from V8 supercars could come over and do what SVG
Yes.
is doing?
Yes.
Who
I do.
and why?
Brock Feeney. I think Brock Feeney could. Brock Feeney's kind of just picked up right where SVG's left off. You could say it's the car, you could say it's not. This year he's been super talented. I think there's a host of people. Let me just pull up the V8 supercar list
Hey,
because I'm gonna.
if you're colleague, why not give him a ride at San Diego?
There are a lot of I'm a V8 supercars fan. For people who don't know, I watched Bathurst this past weekend. Hold on.
Yeah, give us a quick breakdown on that. I heard a bit about it, but
Oh yeah, that was the best. Well, second best Bathurst 1000 ever. Um, yeah, I do. That was better than anything we'll see over here ever. So, and better than F1. It was honestly, it might be the race of the year for me in just general. It was a fantastic race, but um, so I'm looking at the rundown, right? I think anyone in the top five could come over here and contend for wins. Brock Feeney, Matt Payne for Penrite Racing, Will Brown, who took over SVG's car, Cam Waters, who's come over before. Um, Cam Waters is an odd one. I expect more out of him than what Shane did, but this next guy, Brody Kostecki. I think that not only could Brody Kostecki do it, but he could do it on ovals too, because little known fact that not a lot of people know. Brody Kostecki came from the ARCA Menard series. He came over to the US for a while and then, went back to V8, but he raced in the ARCA Menard series. Corey LaJoy was his crew chief for a few races. So, he has oval experience.
Crew Chief LaJoy.
He also, correct me if I'm wrong, used to be the development driver for the road courses for Richard Childress Racing.
He did do a couple starts for old Richie Chills.
And that's the thing, right? Like they've done these and they have the talent and the experience to do it, but they didn't, and I don't know why. I have said it offhandedly before, but Shane Van Gisbergen might genuinely be the greatest race car driver in the world. I mean, it's I think either way, whoever the greatest driver in the world is, Red Bull Racing has them. Like Red Bull as a brand has them.
Put friggin' Max Verstappen, SVG,
Man, if you put Max
Connor
and Shane,
Zilic, and Kyle Larson all in a modified and see what
no, I
happens.
want to see them all run a GT car.
Yeah.
Because Connor and Larson have both won Daytona 24s. I think Shane's running a couple, and Max could win one if he wanted to. You put them all in a GT car, and we'll see who's better. I don't know. Honestly, I'd like to say Shane because he's got more experience in those full body cars, but I don't know. Max Verstappen's would probably just go out there and just dominate anyway. So,
yeah.
Connor Zilic will be interesting next year, specifically Watkins Glen. I want to see what he can do there because Shane can't seem to beat him at Watkins Glen no matter what they're in. About 2 years in Xfinity, 2 years Connor Zilic has beat him. So
Connor Zilic.
I think Connor's gonna win next year. I do.
I think he'll get a winner too for sure.
I think so.
Do you want to talk about the Xfinity race?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get there. Let me pull that up. Shitty race. Yes, no.
I
didn't
thought I
watch
thought it was a banger.
I didn't watch it.
Oh man, it was. Go back and watch the highlights. It was awesome.
Eric Almirola still doesn't deserve to be in the series.
Eric Almirola did flip off Connor Zilic at one point.
Yeah, Eric is a bitter old man, so Connor Zilic is going to win more cup races in 2 years than Eric won in his entire career, so
Pretty much.
Almirola is a fucking joke. He was in Stuart Haas equipment when Stuart Haas was the best team in the Cup Series, and he was still one of the worst cars. The only one worse than him was Danica, so.
Dunica.
I'm looking at the rundown here. Connor Zilic is stupid. Justin Allgaier, sorry, Justin, you're the second guy at JRM right now. Corey Day, good run for him. I saw Nick Sanchez and Jesse Love got in it. Jesse Love has no room to talk. Ryan C, good run for him. Good run for Taylor Gray.
Yeah, there's not
Sam
a lot
Mayer.
of Xfinity guys who have a good base to stand on at the
No.
moment, unfortunately.
Sam Mayer did good. Austin Hill, pretty average day for a former Vegas winner. Sheldon Creed, about what I expect from him. William Sawalich, I mean, he beat Brandon Jones. It's about all you can ask, I guess. Brandon Jones right after him. Harrison Burton, fantastic run in that 14 car. Yeah, 14 car, 25 car, and 14th. Carson Kvapil finished 15th.
Shame he's not going to be full-time next year. Oh, internet disconnected. Sorry, Ethan.
Eckes finished 16th to 18th, respectively. Brendan Butterbean Queen's going to be in that 11 car for the next 3 races. I'm curious to see what he does. I think that all but confirms he's racing for Colleague next year in the trucks. Matt DiBenedetto got released and he finished 19th. Good for him. Connor Mozak's going to drive that car. Sammy Smith, terrible day for him, I guess. Kyle Sieg, about average for him. Trevor Bayne, why was he here apparently?
He was in the SpongeBob car.
I'm stopping at Josh Williams because within the last 30 seconds, Ontario, right? That's the Senators?
Ottawa.
Ottawa Senators and the Buffalo Sabres both scored a goal, so now it's 4-6. Anyway,
Jesus.
Josh, yeah, no, it's actually a really good hockey game. That goalie had no idea where that puck was.
Olmark?
Oh my god. Oh, I don't know who's the Ottawa goalie.
Should be Linus Olmark.
Let me look. They're not going to go back, but yeah. Yeah, it was a good. This is getting good. Anyway, Josh Williams in the 91 finished 23rd. He would have done that in the 11 as well. Anthony Alfredo finished 24th. That's about what I expect. Brendan Poole 25th. Yep. Jeb Burton 27th. Blaine Perkins 31st. So that's common for it's the Jordan Anderson thing right now, I guess. When they're both bad, they're bad. Dean Thompson. So he finished 28th. But I heard an interesting rumor about this car. I heard that Harrison Burton's going to drive that thing full time next year, and if so, Sam Hunt Racing finally got someone who can win them races.
Harrison Burton to Sam Hunt Racing?
That is what I'm hearing. Holy shit! The Sabres just scored again.
Oh my god!
You need to turn this on in the background if you can. Like you need to have this game on in the background. That isn't the last
in Canada, but that's hilarious.
I clicked on this game, people. And they've scored 4 goals since I got on here. So anyway, Dean Thompson might be out of a ride for Harrison Burton. Good for them. Harrison Burton would win football. Yes, Jesus. would win.
Again.
Would win NASCAR. Everything's a football game. Would win NASCAR races for Sam Hunt Racing. Ryan Ellis, 29th, 1 lap down. Sorry. Should have prefaced this. Dean Thompson was the first car off the lead lap. Blaine Perkins was the last car on the lead lap. So everyone after this is at least a lap down. Parker Retzlaff was 30th, 1 lap down. Austin Green, 31st, 2 laps. Garrett Smithley, 14 car, 32nd, 12 laps. Mason Maggio, 33rd, 3 laps. Nick White's in the 07, 3 laps down. Joey Gates, 5 laps down. Jeremy Clements, 55. Mason Massey, 117 laps down. And last, Thomas Annunziata finishes 38th, 133 laps down. I wanted to take a look here at this stat for Connor Zilic. 29 races, 10 wins, 19 top fives, 8 pole positions. Average start is 5th, average finish is 7th. So, Connor Zilic is now 3rd all-time for wins for Junior Motorsports.
Yeah. That.
Do you know who's 2nd?
Tell me.
Noah Gragson.
Noah!
With 13.
Who's the leader, Allgaier?
Yeah.
I mean, how long has he been there for? Like 8 years?
Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah.
Bullsies.
Potentially, Connor Zilic could break that record. I mean,
yeah, potentially.
For Gregson, at least. But
well, Connor's even going to be doing part-time starts for JRM.
Yeah.
Next year.
He'll get to 20 wins in the Xfinity Series next year.
I agree. Should we get into headlines for NASCAR currently?
Yeah, Justin Haley's out at Spire. If that is really for Daniel Suarez, then that really ruins my opinion of what Spire's intentions are, because there's no way he's going to run better than Justin Haley. Sorry, Suarez fans. This is not me being racist. This is none of that. It's just he sucks. When you got SVG running out there winning road races, Chastain won the Coke 600 and is fighting in top 10, and you are racing the 51 car. Yeah. If it's Suarez. If it's not Suarez...
Well, who else would it be?
Remember back in the summer when there were a couple Xfinity drivers linked to Cup rides?
Who are you saying?
Jesse Love. Don't think it'd be the right move.
Maybe. But I think Love should do another year in Xfinity.
Listen,
if you ask me.
I am of the opinion that there is an underwhelming amount of talent in the Xfinity Series this year.
Could you imagine Spire go out and grab Corey Heim?
Let's just say it's not off the table in my mind. I don't think that's... Let me rephrase this. I would be surprised if they haven't called him.
Me too. I think it's worth a try.
Because Corey Heim left that 11 truck for a reason.
Dude, Carson Hocevar and Corey Heim on the same team would be absolutely hilarious.
I think you'd find out just how good Carson Hocevar really is.
Really, though. Hocevar is a dog.
Yeah, I think that Corey Heim left Tricon full-time for a reason. We just don't know what that reason is yet.
We'll figure that out.
How about this? I would be remiss if I didn't posit the idea that Legacy Motor Club has a 3rd charter next year.
I think they're getting in at 27, which honestly I think is good timing for Jesse Love.
Right.
I would really like Jesse Love in a Legacy car, personally.
I mean, he used to be a Toyota driver.
I think it'd be a good move for him. You can see Legacy slowly on an incline too.
Yeah, if John Hunter Nemechek keeps wrecking people.
Old JHN.
But yeah, that's...
Who knows? Maybe he'll replace John Hunter.
Yeah, he could. I mean, what else do we got? I mean, like I said, Ryan Prix, loved his race car. He just I don't know, man. If he qualifies up front, I don't know if the Fords have enough pace on Island has to win, but
Yeah.
yeah, look out for him at Phoenix.
Shall we preview Talladega?
We can try.
Well, currently all 3 series head to the Talladega Superspeedway. On Friday afternoon and evening, the Craftsman Truck Series will start their race at the Talladega Superspeedway. I don't know what the race is called, but Corey Heim is obviously locked into the next round. He got his way in through a win at the Roval. Tyler Ankrum +2, Daniel Hemrick +2, Rajah Caruth +1, Lane Riggs out by 1, Majeski out by 2, Enfinger out by 4, and Honeycutt out by 4. This is honestly really interesting to see which happens here.
Yeah, I don't think a playoff guy is gonna win.
I mean, I'll give you my pick later, but I agree.
I don't know. I think this is gonna be bad for a lot of playoff guys. There's not much to talk about because it's so hard to predict Talladega.
It is.
I think there's some people who are in intermittent trucks that I think could win. Like Brett Holmes has almost won a couple times, and he's in a Tricon truck this week. Parker Kligerman is in the number 75 truck, the same exact truck that won Daytona.
And we repeat, 1 Daytona.
Correct. They just couldn't let Corey Heim not win. Corey Heim is the Kansas City Chiefs of NASCAR, by the way.
In some circumstances, yes.
I have never seen someone get so much praise for beating such average competitors than Kansas City and Corey Heim. Corey Heim's truck is beyond stupid. Anyone could drive that truck to a win, and that's been proven. So, and this is no offense to Brent Cruz, but Brent Cruz proved that at the Roval. It's all about the car.
Booze, Brews, and Cruz. Brent Cruz.
We're gonna have to start selling merch.
Dude, I was literally thinking about that today. I literally had a thought to myself of when we get talking about the Jack. No, literally, I was thinking about it when we were talking about the Eagles and Giants game. I was literally debating, like, saying, like, remember how bad the Eagles 2-minute drill was?
Yeah.
I was literally gonna design a T-shirt on Canva with Nick Sirianni going, "Do you even 2-minute drill, bro?"
Yeah, you should. Anyway.
I'm gonna make a Boost, Brews, and Cruise T-shirt too.
You just make sure you use untrademarked images, but yeah, we'll cook something up like that. Dude, yes, cook it up and then we'll wear it to the fucking football game. Anyway,
Xfinity Series.
No, I wasn't done here. We'll do our pick to win the truck race. We'll do it as we go.
Yeah, well, okay, fine.
There's a lot of series this weekend.
So, Jimmy, here's the totals for the racing series. Ethan, you are at a total of 46. I am at a total of 35, and Jimmy is at 3.
Yeah. See, I'm really good at picking because my sleeper won the race, and that was such an underrated underdog pick.
Yeah, such an underdog.
Yeah,
of Denny Hamlin.
If we talk about trucks, I'll run them through, okay?
Go ahead.
Suck pick Norm Benning. I assume he's going to be there.
Wait, you pick last. You're leading, my guy.
Oh, okay, then you go.
So Jimmy gets to go first. Who do you think we should give Jimmy? He hasn't sent me picks yet. No one.
He doesn't pick then.
You know what? We'll give him last pick. Just because. Great. Well, who am I going to take then? Who is my pick to win the truck race? You know what? I have a gut feeling about this. I'm going to take Ben Rhodes. Don't know why. Just have a gut feeling. Who's suck, a.k.a. who's going to wreck out? Probably Matt Crafton. Why? Because it's Matt Crafton in 2025. Sleeper. I don't know why, but I kind of like Dawson Sutton in this race.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just have a feeling for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, your picks, good sir.
Suck pick Norm Benning.
Storm and Norm.
For the sleeper pick, give me Brett Holmes. And for my winner,
Who's he got?
actually, let me take that back. I don't want Brett Holmes.
What do you want? Tony
For my
Breidinger?
sleeper pick, give me Parker Kligerman.
Okay,
For my
fair.
winner, give me Corey LaJoy.
Okay, I don't hate it. All right. Who do we give Jimmy?
A pack of Doritos and a bad hand job. You're providing.
Okay. I don't know who we'll give him. Friggin'. We should have give. Honestly, we probably could have gave him. You know what? Or I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give him Chris Wright to win.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's what you get for not picking.
Imagine friggin'.
Give him all Bill McAnally trucks.
Dude, imagine Chris Wright wins the race.
I will go out back and I will swallow a cyanide pill in my backyard. I'm done. Anyway, we're done here. We're gonna go talk about the goddamn fucking Connor Zilic race.
The Connor Zilic series.
I'm trying to think of who's Brandon Queen's in here. I don't think that really makes much of a difference. Jordan Anderson's racing. Good for him.
Shout out Jordan. We love Jordan.
Shout out Jordan Anderson. Carson Ware is in the 74, and no one else of note. So,
well, and as
yeah.
for the Xfinity Series playoffs, realistically, if Connor Zilic gets some stage points, he can lock himself into the next round. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
82
Connor might
above
win.
the cut line.
Connor 100% could win.
Could.
He was leading at Talladega last time they were here, and then Jesse Love thought it was okay to wreck somebody for the win at a super speedway.
Yeah, no, that's yeah, then he lost a week because of his back.
But that's just Jesse Love. Hypocritical fuck.
Justin Allgaier plus 44.
Lock.
To the cut line, yeah, pretty much.
Listen, it's gonna be between Allgaier and Zilic at Phoenix.
Yeah,
let's be honest. Let's keep it real.
Jesse Love plus 20 to the cut. Sam Mayer plus 8. Brandon Jones out by 8. Sheldon Creed out by 21. Quapple out by 22. And Sammy Smith out by 24. Could Sammy Smith go back-to-back at Talladega Fall?
Yes.
There's potential for it.
Will he? Probably not.
Yeah. Anyways, my pick first for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Winner. I am going with an RCR car, not the one people are probably thinking. This is the one series where I am actually picking a playoff driver to win. I'm gonna pick Jesse Love.
Okay. Hold on, let me pull up my entry list here.
As for the sleeper, I'm gonna go for my man HB, Harrison Burton. And suck pick. Damn, this is tough. You know what? Actually, he's a decent super speedway racer. I was gonna take Eric Almirola. Honestly, you know what? I think Austin Hill actually might wreck it, so I'm gonna take Austin Hill.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fire away, good sir.
For my winner, give me Austin Hill.
I kind of left him there for you.
Yeah, for my sleeper pick, give me Jeb Burton. And for my suck pick, give me Carson Ware.
Okay, who do we give Jimmy?
Nothing.
William Sawalich.
Yeah, it works.
Suck pick. I'm gonna give him friggin' Sammy Smith as a suck pick because he'll probably do good. This is what you get, Jimmy, for not appearing on the show and only telling me 3 minutes before we press record. And sleeper pick,
Mm.
we're gonna go for, I don't know, Connor Mosack in the 99 this week.
Mm.
All right, the NASCAR Cup Series. The playoff standings heading into the Yellowwood 500 at Talladega are as follows. Denny Hamlin is heading to Phoenix after his win in Las Vegas. Kyle Larson sits 35 points to the cut line. Christopher Bell plus 20. Chase Briscoe plus 15. William Byron out by 15. Elliott out by 23. Logano out by 24. And Ryan Blaney out by 31. Question for you, good sir. Do you think the 9, the 22, and the 12 are in must-win situations?
No, not the 9.
Yeah, Elliott,
But the
not so
22
much.
is.
22 and the 12, yes.
Yeah.
I think
I think Blaney will win one of these next 2 races. The only caveat to that is Chase Elliott could win both of them. I think Chase Elliott will win Martinsville. I don't know how he's going to do this weekend, but he should be all right. I think the
Elliott's
9's going to
always
get
been
in.
good in Talladega Fall.
Honestly, now that I think about it, both of the Penske cars probably going to miss the playoffs. The round of 4, it's fine. It is what it is.
It would honestly be nice to have a next-gen
Yeah,
championship race without a friggin' Penske
Penske
car.
car. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I don't think there are must wins yet. We'll see how
Elliott
Dega
not,
goes.
but I think Logano and Blaney are.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think Elliott's borderlining, but I think he can still point his way in,
Mhm.
especially with Talladega. Anyway, I get first pick in the NASCAR Cup Series. I am gonna go with Brad Keselowski to win this race.
Damn.
Suck pick. I'm actually gonna do this the other way around of what people would probably expect me to do here, but I am going to pick Logano as my suck pick, as I figure he'll go for a lot of stage points and get in a wreck with less than 10 to go. And I think this is the only place you can actually count him as a sleeper, but I am going to take Larson because he has shown improvement on super speedways. Fire away, good sir.
Give me Austin Cindric to win
Okay.
for my
Cindric to sweep
sleeper
Talladega in
for my
2025.
sleeper pick. Give me Ryan Preece, and for my suck pick, give me Casey Mears.
The Mears. All right, who do we give? Old Jim Dog.
I don't know all the Spire drivers.
Suarez. I'm gonna give him Suarez to win. Um, Suck. Who do we think will not wreck Stenhouse?
Hmm.
And for a sleeper, we're gonna. You know what? I'll be nice to him. We'll give him SVG. All
There you
right,
go.
that's gonna wrap up the NASCAR segment.
I think that's all.
Oh, we have a couple more things to talk about, good sir.
Oh, do
Um,
we?
we have Formula One at the Circuit of the Americas.
Oh, Jesus.
We don't have to
Yeah.
talk about it too much, but if you could you give me a podium?
Right. Oh, yeah. Max Verstappen as your winner.
Okay.
George Russell in second. Lando Norris third.
I'm gonna go Piastri, Verstappen, and Russell. So basically the same as you, just with Piastri put in front.
Yeah, I don't think that we're gonna see Verstappen off the podium for the rest of the year.
We're gonna give Jimmy Ocon, Behrman,
Oh no.
and Liam Lawson.
Get out of my way. I'm Liam Lawson. I'm Liam Lawson.
Every
You're
fucking
jealous that
driver,
I'm
get out of
quicker.
my way. I'm Liam
Why? I'm
Lawson.
Liam Lawson. I'm Liam Lawson. Yeah.
You're
Oh
jealous
yeah,
that
the
I'm quicker.
Sabres just
Here's a
got
little thing.
another score.
Good God. Did they pull
It's
the
up
goalie in
8-4.
Ottawa?
No, wait. Yeah, they pulled the goalie so they could try to get another man.
All right.
Yeah,
And
3:16 left in the third.
one more thing I want to talk about. I want to give us our week. I don't have a sound effect for this yet, but here, wait. Is there
What do you got?
I was gonna say
Keep going.
I wanted a goal horn siren. That'll do. But yeah, here. NHL weekly recap. Yeah, so basically what I want to do here is obviously we're not going to go through every NHL game that happens in a week because there's a goddamn lot. Say we'll do something similar for the NBA, but basically what I want to do here is I just want to give the quick standings the standings a quick look at while we're here. And yeah, I know us, well, Northern America and the north of the border are very big into the old stick and puck. So we're going to briefly recap it. In the Atlantic Division, the Florida Panthers lead the way, followed by the Boston Bruins, Montreal Canadiens, Detroit Red Wings, Toronto Maple Leafs, Tampa Bay Lightning, Ottawa Senators, and the Buffalo Sabres, who are beating the Senators 8-4 right now, and Buffalo doesn't have a win yet this year. In the Metropolitan is the Carolina Hurricanes, who lead the Washington Capitals, New Jersey Devils, Pittsburgh Penguins, New York Rangers, Philadelphia Flyers, my Columbus Blue Jackets, and the New York Islanders. Western Conference. Colorado Avalanche lead the Central Division, followed by the Dallas Stars, Nashville Predators, Winnipeg Jets, St. Louis Blues, Minnesota Wild, Chicago Blackhawks, and the Utah Mammoth. The Pacific Division is led by the Golden Knights, Edmonton Oilers. Okay, I did say Central earlier. Good. Seattle Kraken, Anaheim Ducks, Los Angeles Kings, Vancouver Canucks, San Jose Sharks, and the Calgary Flames. All right.
I have nothing to add to this because I did not watch hockey this weekend.
Fair enough. I didn't watch many games either. I am just in the Be a Man Fantasy League, and that's what keeps me into it. I want to give you a brief little segment, good sir, because I know you like it. Would you like to give us your college football recap and analysis of the week?
Oh, fuck. I suppose so. All right. Let me pull up what happened this week. Jesus.
Well, here, I'll give you. I'm looking at the scores right now. What do you want to talk about?
Tell you what. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone here. College football week 8. Hold on. No, week 7. Sorry. I'll go through what games are good this weekend to watch too. Final, Georgia beat Auburn. Number 9 Georgia did not get upset by unranked Auburn. SEC's really tight this year, so I honestly thought Auburn might have pulled it off. Georgia's been hurting, but they pulled it out. Number 20 USC beat the Michigan Wolverines. Again, that's also not really a surprise. The Wolverines are good. Not that good. Week 7, sorry. It's the Google pulled this up weird. Week 7 started off with USF, so the University of South Florida, playing Charlotte. Or hold on, nope, I lied. They were playing North Texas. They beat North Texas 63-36. This is significant because, in my opinion, whoever won that game had the best chance of going to the college football playoffs. So, USF is now ranked number 19, which is maybe a little low. Missouri and Alabama played. Alabama just barely won, 3 points, 27-24. They're ranked number 6. Mizzo was ranked 16th. Again, SEC is really tight. Number 24 ranked Cincinnati beat unranked UCF 20-11. That was a good football game. Ohio State, probably closer than it should have been, beat Illinois 34-16. Washington State played number 5 Ole Miss, and Ole Miss won by 3 points. Too close for playing an unranked team. NC State, Notre Dame won. Still don't know why they're ranked. Virginia Tech played Georgia Tech, number 12 ranked Georgia Tech. They beat them 35-20. I think, well, Georgia Tech beat them 35-20. They're a team that I would look at for the SEC next year, possibly transferring. That'd be good for them. The Red River rivalry. So this means a lot to me as a Texas fan. Then again, I say rivalry. It hasn't been for a while because it is currently 9:45 at night, and OU still sucks. They beat them 23-6. Arch Manning did good. They beat number 14 ranked Oklahoma. So we're ranked again, baby. We're ranked 21, but we're ranked. Nebraska played Maryland. They beat them 34-31. Close game there. Indiana. This was the upset of the week. May I say game of the week. Number 3, or I think it was at the point number 5 or something. I think Oregon was ranked around like 5, 6. Indiana was ranked like 8. Well, not anymore. Indiana won 30-20 against Oregon. Indiana is one of 3 undefeated teams in the college football. I take that back. I think Texas Tech is still undefeated. But right now, it goes Ohio, Miami, and Indiana. And quite honestly, Indiana might be better than Ohio right now. So Indiana might win the Big Ten. That was a pretty big upset. Kurt Cignetti has lost 2 games in his this is now his second year, and the only games he lost was against the championship teams of last year. So, yeah, he's doing pretty good. Not too many more games here. Arkansas played Tennessee, another close SEC game. 11 Tennessee just barely snuck out from unranked Arkansas, 34-31. Florida, unranked, lost to number 4 ranked Texas A&M. I think the Aggies are still undefeated, so I knew there was another team that was undefeated. They beat them 34-17. Billy Napier, don't know how he still has a job. Kansas played Texas Tech. Unranked Kansas played number 7 Texas Tech. Texas Tech won 42-17. Good win for them. I already talked about Michigan and USC. Michigan lost to number 20 USC 31-13. Georgia Auburn, already went over that. Another, I say rivalry, I think it is South Carolina versus LSU. Gamecocks versus the Tigers. LSU won 20-10. They're ranked 10th in the country. BYU, number 15 ranked, beat Arizona State only by 6 points. Arizona State, unranked, played number 23 Utah State and lost 42-10. Next week, I'll give you some games you guys should watch. LSU Vanderbilt, Saturday at noon.
That'll
SEC matchup. Yeah, Vanderbilt's unbelievable. LSU's unbelievable. That'll be a good game. Oklahoma at 12:45 with South Carolina should be decent. The big one that I'm watching next week is number 5 Ole Miss and number 9 Georgia at 3:30. That should be a phenomenal football game. I'm looking down here. At 7:30, number 11 Tennessee takes on number 6 Alabama. That should be a good game.
Looks like the joke's on Alabama.
Bama.
Cause
Yeah,
they got beat this time.
Spend my dollar on beer. Parked in a holler neath the mountain blue lights. Fuck. Auburn.
I want another
And
friggin',
LSU.
yeah, I want another friggin' Tennessee upset Alabama just because.
Yeah.
I want another Morgan Wallen song.
That USC Notre Dame game will be a good one. Tease off at the same time. I personally would not watch that over the other.
Georgia Ole Miss, man. Goddamn.
Yeah, man. It's about. I think that's the missing one. I think that'll be the best. I mean, BYU and Utah actually will be decent, but Mizzo and Auburn might be good.
USC Notre Dame will be all right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It'll tee off at the same time. I wouldn't watch
Yeah.
that over.
Yeah,
I
over
wouldn't watch
Tennessee,
that.
Alabama now.
Yeah, the best team in college football right now. That's a hard one. Let me pull up the
Friday
AP
night,
rankings.
people, by the way, Miami plays Louisville Friday night.
Yeah, that's just gonna be a shitty game. 2025 college football rankings.
Missouri Vanderbilt play next week, 16-17.
All right. Okay, so there are 5 undefeated teams. So it goes OSU OSU's ranked number 1, 6-0.
Ooh.
Miami is ranked number 2, 5-0. IU Indiana's ranked number 3, 6-0. Texas A&M is undefeated, 6-0 and 4th. Ole Miss is ranked 5th, 6-0. Alabama's rated, or Ole Miss is 5th. Yeah, Ole Miss is 5th. Alabama's ranked 6th. They're 5-1. Texas Tech is undefeated at 7. Then everyone else has at least one win, almost. There are a couple that don't, but for the most part, Oregon's 5-1 at 8. Georgia 9th, 5-1. LSU 10th, 5-1. A big block of SEC teams. Tennessee 5-1. Georgia Tech 6-0. Notre Dame 4-2. The only multiple loss team on the college football rankings. OU's 5-1. BYU's 15th, 6-0. Mizzo is 16th, 5-1. 5-1 for Vandy and 17th. UVA's 18th, 5-1. USF 5-1. USC 20th, 5-1. Well, I say actually there are 2 multiple loss teams. Texas is 21, 4-2. Memphis is 6-0. Utah is 23rd, 5-1. Cincinnati's 24th, 5-1. And in 25th position, Nebraska, 5-1. So, out of all those, I still think that Indiana might be the best team in the country right now. I think Ohio State has had a wildly easy schedule. I think the same can be said for Miami. Indiana has not, and Indiana has proven themselves. So therefore, give me Indiana. But yeah, that's about all I got for college football. College sports have been going great lately.
Yeah, hopefully we actually beat
think-
Michigan this year and have the Big Ten championship against Indiana.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
It would be nice for a change.
Yeah, for a change, but it won't happen. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a Mike McDaniels has been fired post, but Tua apologized. It was a Tua apology.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for saying our team is lazy and worthless. I meant it,
though
but I
it's
shouldn't
true.
have said it. I shouldn't have mentioned it.
Man, we live in a world where the Longhorns are the 21 and Texas A&M are the 4. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Shall we?
Yeah.
I think this is a good place to wrap this up.
Yeah, I think that's all we got. I mean, so yeah. Well, everyone, thank you for watching episode 6 of the or listening, sorry, to the episode 6 of the Touchdowns and Track Limits podcast. I am your host, Ethan. This has been Skylar Dagley's here as well. Say hi.
Hello.
Bye.
Hi and bye.
Well, yeah, hi and bye. This has been a very tired episode. We apologize for that. If we missed anything, let us know. Hope you all have a fantastic day, week. Enjoy Thursday night football, Sunday night football. Can't wait for Denny Hamlin to win the football game.
Don't forget
good luck
about
on your
Connor
betting.
Zillich.
Yeah, Connor Zilch is also going to win the football game for the Carolina Panthers.
To be fair, he'd probably be better than half
He probably would. But bet responsibly, everyone. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Yo, later.